on the screen, but it don't matter because we are both one-star directors in this amazing company that you guys are getting ready to talk about. And I'm going to go over a few house rules. House rule number one: if you got a lot of background activity going on in your world, please by all means turn your mic. Please keep your mics muted, your cameras muted, because I'm telling you, we done saw some things on these Zoom presentations. So to protect yourselves and others, please keep your cameras muted. And if you have any questions, don't worry. Feel free to put them on in the chat. We will definitely get to them at the end of the presentation. And by the way, we ask you to keep your phones, your cameras muted so that everybody can hear the presentation in its full entirety. Also, I said, put you on and get your questions answered. And before we get started, I want you to have an open mind, okay? Because when I heard about this amazing opportunity, I was like, say word. And I promise you, it was everything and then some. So what I am getting ready to do now is introduce our presenter tonight. For real, her name is Marcy Thomas. But tonight, she is going to be Ambassador Deborah Taylor, all the way in Venice, Italy. Well, the real Ambassador Taylor is really on, so she's watching us. But Marcy Thomas is a one-star director out of hot Atlanta, Georgia. Her and her husband and two of her children are in this business. They have traveled abroad as well as in the United States. So without further ado, come forth, Marcy Thomas, aka Coach Ambassador Deborah Taylor.
Okay, Coach D, how's things going in Italy? Are you able to do presentation or you want me to do? Yes. Okay, then I will introduce our ambassador of the evening. She is coming all the way from Venice, Italy. She is an ambassador. As of Christmas, she made ambassador during the pandemic. She has a 1,500 award. She has 2 Trevorium rings. She is a luxury car bonus earner. And she was able to purchase another new car through Trevorium. She is the baddest coach around, okay? And when I grow up, I want to be like her. I want to be able to travel from a place to the other. So without further ado, our wonderful, wonderful Ambassador Deborah Taylor.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody. It's 2:08 a.m. in Venice, Italy. Venice, Italy. We are on the beautiful canal. I'm going to actually go to my Facebook page and show you where I'm living. But I just want to say thank you to Marcy and Tanya for being my backups, because there was a major storm here. We wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get on. But if I could stay up at 2 o'clock to 2 a.m., it is 2 a.m. here, and I am excited to be here tonight. I may be dragging a little bit, but I'm up and I didn't fall asleep. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you are a guest, we want to make sure that you put your name in the chat. I'm going to ask Marcy and Tanya and Sasha to pull out the guest name. That's going to be very important to the person that invited you, because they're going to win a little bit of money. So we need to know who has the most guests tonight. So make sure you put your name and represent the person that invited you, so that they will get credit for inviting you tonight. That's one of the first things. Make sure that if you have any background noise again, or if you have any anything going on you don't want us to see, please mute your camera, because we don't want to see it. Other than that, stay on the camera, stay until the end of the presentation. I promise you I'm not going to be before you long, because like I said, it's 2 a.m. in Venice. So again, my name is Deborah Taylor. I actually was just in Paris, France, and I left Paris, France, and I went to Italy. It cost me little to nothing, and I'll share that with you once we get to that part of the presentation. but I am excited to be a part of this business, and I thank God for everyone who has joined. It gives people an opportunity not only to travel the world for pennies on a dollar, but it also gives them an opportunity, if they choose to make an income. And many people are doing that. I have several people with me on this trip who are actually using their Pay Quicker card, the David Hart's money, in order to pay for this trip, and actually took a trip to Louis Vuitton today. So that was exciting on Travorium's dime. So that's exciting as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'll show you. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to show you the room first. So I am in Venice, Italy. And what Travorium does is Travorium actually, well, you'll find out. So I'm going to show you the room that I'm in. Let's see. That's me on the water taxi, but I don't want to do that. So where we are, we're in a canal. And in the canal, there's nothing but water. Okay, let me go up. Okay, so this is actually my suite. My room is 307. Entering my room.
I pulled up so they can get in. Hey, how you doing? All right. All right. Hey, how you doing? Hello.
Mute yourself.
Hello.
Sierra will attempt to connect with the spirit in the house that some believe is more.
So for this particular arm of our trip, we added it up today. It was $379 for 2 people, but we found out that we got breakfast. So breakfast is 22 euros, which is about $24 in American money for 2 people. So that's $48 a day. So we should just subtracted that from the 374. And so for that 374, we also got a tour at a glass factory. I think the glass factory tour is 35 euros. So we subtract that. And so our total cost for this particular room for 5 days and 4 nights, as well as concluding breakfast. Oh, we also got some wine. Wine was $14. You know, you got to have some wine in Italy. So the total cost of this trip was probably about 200 bucks. My ticket to fly from Paris to Italy was supposed to be $631. It was $291.35 in our back office. I wanted to share that with you in the beginning because I want you to know to our guests that this is absolutely real. This is amazing. It is an amazing company. And yes, it is. It's a very nice, it's very nice. I actually didn't show you, I have a rooftop, so I can look over into the the architecture here is beautiful. And so I have a button that I push that opens up my skylight in my room. So I actually have a skylight in my room as well. I actually posted it on my page. So if anybody wants to go to my page and just kind of check out Venice or Paris, everything here is actually on the water. So you're straight down the canal. The city is built on two sides, straight down the water. So the only way you can get to where you got to go is on a boat. Pray for me. So I just wanted to show you the room, because I know sometimes guests say, is this stuff real? I'm actually sitting in this hotel room right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully everybody's guests have come in and you've had time to put your name in the chat and let us know that your guest is here. All right. All right. We're going to again get started. I'm going to ask Reverend Judy to come up and just give a few words as I get ready.
Well, hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So glad to have you all here tonight. As Coach D says, she's getting ready, but you are in the right place at the right time. I really enjoy being a part of this platform. I've traveled all over the world so far. I've done 5 world tours, and I've only been in the business about 1.5 years. So you're in the right place again. And as Coach D is getting ready, I'm going to maybe open up with a little prayer. How about that? Father God, right now in the mighty name of Jesus, we thank you, God, for all you are doing, all you are going to do. Open our minds and hearts that we might be on one accord and that we might hear what it is that we're to learn tonight. In His name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. He's got a little technical difficulty.
Nope, I'm ready.
All right. Gonna turn.
I've always worked hard. I've always wanted to produce. I've always wanted to take care of my family. I've always been a guy willing to put in the hours. I think most people are like me. But I remember my grandfather, a very successful entrepreneur and businessman, he came to me one day and he said, David, you got to learn to shut down. You got to learn to get away. You have to focus on family and have experiences in your life. If you don't, you're going to leave an empty life. You know, I took my grandfather's advice to heart. So I began to experience and travel, and it was amazing. I remember inviting people to do the same and have more experiences out of life, but for a variety of reasons they couldn't. And I thought it shouldn't be this way. You know, my grandfather was right. People need to get away. People need to experience more. So I decided to solve this problem. That's why I started Travorium, a company that could help anyone realize the dream to see the world.
Welcome to Travorium, a radical new concept in travel. Our membership allows almost anyone from any walk of life an opportunity to see the world. Travorium brings people together, leveraging the numbers of travelers for incredible rates. Every month, we award our members travel points that can be used in our world tours and getaways. You choose the path, you gain the benefits, and you tour the world. With our Travorium Getaway platform, you can use your points to buy down the rate at over 2,000 resorts across the globe for your individual trip preference. With our premium membership, you can book these stays for a week long in a 1-bedroom suite for as little as $1 per night after points applied. But our travel points also give you access to life-changing experiences with our World Tours platform. Every year, our team of experts plan multiple world tours to some of the most sought-after locations on the globe, where we plan activities, parties, self-development trainings, and dinners exclusively for our members. Most people can't spend the time, money, or effort in putting together a trip of this magnitude. And the best part is that our world tours bring together like-minded people from all across the globe, allowing you to meet, learn, bond, relax, explore, laugh, and enjoy life with other members of the Travorium family. Each trip creates an incredible experience that cannot be purchased online. memories that will last for a lifetime, and friendships that can transcend continents. It will leave you counting down the moments to the next one. Our membership also gives you access to our private booking engine, where you can save up to 50% on hotels, cruises, resorts, rental cars, and activities. And if traveling and seeing the world sounds exciting, we also invite you to partner with us. You can earn an income doing what you love, allowing you to turn passion into profit and adventure into a way of life.
All right, hopefully everyone can see my screen. Can you see my screen? I think I got a text that said it went black.
I can see your screen.
All right, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Deborah Taylor. This is called Trevorium. Trevorium is a better life company. Well, you've heard all about me, with the exception that I am one of the six-figure earners. We have a new one now. His name is Brian Vanderpool in the United States. I also qualify for a car. We now call that a lifestyle bonus. And I have a leadership and Rising Star Award in this company. This is David and Adela Hart. They are world-class entrepreneurs. They have a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional business and direct sales. He was an entrepreneur finalist at age 24. He's very passionate, caring, and committed. The business was established in 2013. We have a 400% annual growth. The globe, we have over 62 countries, but we have more now in this business, and that's one of the reasons why we were in Paris. We had over 500 people that attended a conference in Paris, and then their offices are in Temecula, California. So if you had all the time and the money in the world, what would you do? We asked 100 people, and at least 99 of them would say they wanted to travel. If they had more time and more money, they would travel the world. So would you like to save? The question is, would you like to save money? A lot of people don't travel because they don't have the money to travel. And Trevorium gives you the opportunity to do both. It gives you the opportunity to not only save money, but to make money. Most people dream of vacations, time with loved ones, seeing the world and living life on their own terms. What I love most about this business is, one, becoming financially free to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, go where I want to go, and just pretty much live life on my own terms, spend time with my family. I'm actually taking my children to Mexico at the end of September. We're going to stay through October for my husband's birthday, who passed away. So we'll be there probably about 10 days. We're part of what we call the social sharing economy. Most people now know what social sharing is, and most people purchase online. And so we're part of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, Snapchat, TikTok, anything that will get the word out. And that's pretty much how this business has grown. These are some of the major industries. And if you add up all of these industries, whether it's music, video gaming, movies, natural food industry, social sharing, if you add them all up, they do not equal the $8.2 trillion industry that travel is. We participate in 3 of the largest industries. We participate in travel. We save money on vacations and getaways. Direct services. We make residual income. Residual income, I never really understood the power of residual income until my husband passed, who owned his own business with this company, and he's still making money. network. We do networking, and so we connect people with places and places with people, and so that's what we do. We connect people, and that's all network marketing is about. So Travorium has saves you up to 70% on your travel. We have a brand new travel site that's absolutely amazing. It shows you what you save. I looked at a 3-bedroom penthouse suite for a part of my trip to Cancun with my children. It was over $12,000, and our back office, it was about $2,500. So you can save a lot of money. It just depends on when and where and how you book it. We also earn travel points for free. We get paid to travel. The group that I have here with me, we all have money in our back offices, and we have used that to travel and to spend to pay for our trips. This is our group, part of Team Legacy. This is on a Travorium World Tour to Montego Bay. We had several parties. It was my birthday, 2-star director Thomas's birthday, 1-star director Adrian's birthday, and we just had a ball. And so with some of the world tours, we will do as a group trip. But this was an amazing time that we got to get away. These are 3 ways that you can make money. You can save money, make money, and grow money. And we want to show you how to master all 3. So travel is number 1. It is the number 1 industry in the world. The airports are booming. It is absolutely insane. And they're canceling flights, and they're readjusting flights, and they're paying people because travel is booming since the pandemic. People just want to get out and they want to go. So with revenues with over 8.2 trillion in 2017, you had 2 companies, Priceline and Expedia. Priceline and Expedia hold also, when you think you're going to Priceline or Booking and you're doing a comparison, a kayak, it's actually owned by the same company. When you go to Expedia, Orbitz, Trivago, it's all owned by the same company. And Expedia can be Verbo. So what we do is we have created a membership similar to a Sam's Club or Costco for travel. And we do activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rental cars, resorts, shows, and hotels. Get 2, so your money actually doubles. Those hours are better than Las Vegas or any other hours. I don't know anybody that gives you dollar for dollar. We have over I don't know how many resorts, well over 2,000 now, because we have a new platform, and these are personal trips with up to 8 days and 7 nights with rates starting as low as $0. And then we have world tours, which is what I'm on right now. You have the group travel with like-minded people, up to 70% off of retail rates, the curated experience, including fun and perks. A lot of times breakfast is included, breakfast and dinner is included in these world tours. So once you join as a platinum, you earn 250 points when you first join. Your first day you join, you earn 250 points. Then as a platinum member, you also earn another 250 points every month. So in the first month, you've earned over 500 points. And then once you share this business with 3 people, because most people don't travel by themselves. Most people don't travel with other people, their family members or someone. And so once you do that and 3 people join, you do not have to pay. The company will start paying you a daily residual, and that daily residual will add up to your monthly subscription. So you're actually traveling free. So you enjoy resorts and properties for less than $100 a week, and you could create memories that will last a lifetime. So once you want to book the world tour or getaways, you just decide on the world tour or getaway, you go to your back office. You don't have to call nobody. You don't have to do anything. You just go to your back office, apply your points, pay whatever the fee is or the taxes, and you enjoy your trip and then you have fun. These are some comparisons for our booking engine, so you can see the difference between Expedia and Travorium. So this was Cancun, $649. This was San Diego, Travorium $665, Priceline $1307, savings of $641. This is Orlando. This is an 8-day, 7-night, 1-bedroom suite. And this family down here is a real family. Her name is, the person in the middle is actually Regina Johnson, soon to be a 2-star director with the King's Team Legacy. She took her family to Orlando. The platinum membership, the room was $0, and the titanium membership, the room was $18.43. But on this trip, she actually took her family on the free trip incentive. Her adult members, they all owned a membership, and they were all able to get a room. Again, we have over 40 resorts just in the Orlando area. This is the Canary Islands. I actually met someone from the Canary Islands and that's on our team. She has now convinced me to definitely go there. I didn't know it was right on the border of Africa. But this is 8 days, 7 nights. A platinum is $0. And she was saying that the resorts that we have in our back office are absolutely amazing. The titanium is $14.14 a night. This begins our world tour. So we have many world tours, the world tours. So this is Tanzania. This is actually in Africa, 5 days, 4 nights. With this particular world tour, you get breakfast and dinner included. The retail value is $13.99. Platinum is $499, and titanium will be $699 after you apply your points and taxes. This is another world tour. Let me move my thing. Hold on, please. This is Phuket, 7 days, 6 nights. This beach cottages, you can see they're sitting on the water. Regina Johnson actually got this as a birthday trip for $1. The retail value was $849, and that's our retail value is still cheaper than the normal retail rate. But we get wholesale pricing. And then the titanium would have been $99 for this particular hotel. And then we went to New Orleans. We actually just had a conference in New Orleans, 5 days and 4 nights. Breakfast was included. The retail value for this was $399, but we also got breakfast there. And so we subtracted the breakfast, and the room actually cost about $200 or something for 2 people. And then $599 titanium after points are applied. You have a Dreamcation portal. With this Dreamcation portal, anyone, anywhere, on any budget, 2 points for every dollar that you spend. These are some of the trips that either are coming up. I think New York has not come up yet, but this is during Fashion Week. And if you've ever been to New York, you know during Fashion Week, New York is high anyway in Manhattan. But you can stay in New York Fashion Week, 5 days, 4 nights for $539 after you apply your points with breakfast included. This is Monaco, Spain, $39 per day per person, 5 days, 4 nights. And this is an all-inclusive resort with a deluxe room, all your food, all your drinks, all your alcohol, all your everything in Spain. This is Austria. You get a complimentary breakfast. You get an upgraded higher floor room so you can see the views, and you get an art museum. 5 days, 4 nights, $359 with your points. This is actually Colombia. Our 2-star director, Thomas Flowers, actually did this resort, and he got it for $1. He took 13 people with him. They are all members, or probably members now. 5 days, 4 nights for as low as $1. So that just happened. This is Jamaica. This is actually the resort that we stayed at. I love eating up here because I could see the ocean. It was right over the ocean and the pool. And it was considered a 5-star or even a diamond. all inclusive, all your drinks, all your alcohol, all your everything, junior suite, ocean view, 5 days, 4 nights for $59 per day per person. This is Italy. I am actually in Venice, but this is Milan, 4 days, breakfast included, 5 days, 4 nights, $399. Miami, $399. Now this is funny because I don't know if she's on here, but they just had the Miami trip, and this young lady went because there was a big concert there, and she was saying that it was the perfect time. She booked this trip, and then when she wanted to get an extra night at the hotel, and that hotel was $374 a night, and she had paid 5 days, 4 nights for $399. Budapest, I'm going to go through these very quickly now. San Francisco, $299, 5 days, 4 nights, and the resort fees away. So a lot of the major cities like Las Vegas, San Francisco, Miami, Myrtle Beach, any of the resort ties now charge resort fees. This is Spain, $99 for 5 days and 4 nights, plus breakfast and dinner. This is Puerto Vallarta. We had some of our young people, some of our people just came back from there. They had a wonderful, wonderful time there. They was doing all kinds of stuff that I would never do that was dangerous, like riding through the woods on strings and all that kind of stuff, stuff folks do. Okay, so that trip just happened. This is Las Vegas. I've actually stayed in this actual hotel, this suite, and it can actually cost this a night or more. 5 days, 4 nights for $399. This is Sicily, Italy. We actually have a group that is actually going to this particular resort, a family group, 4-star resort, breakfast and dinner included, 5 days, 4 nights for as low as $1. Monaco, that's also in Africa. And so 5 days, 4 nights for $329. Cozumel, $38 per person per night. That's all inclusive. Then we had a group that went to Dubai, and we have about 5 of these trips left. And you can go for as less as $129 with your points for 5 days and 4 nights. There's another one for Spain. This is Mata. This is $349. That's 68 miles outside of Sicily. And you have to take a ferry there. And this is actually, I just left here. A group of us, a bunch of us just left Paris, France. We had breakfast every day. We stayed in a beautiful 5-star. It was really, because I looked at the thing in the back, it's actually a diamond. Breakfast was included. And I said that breakfast there was 31. It was ended up with tax $31. It was 29 euros. We had deluxe rooms, 5 days, 4 nights for $379. And I actually stayed 2 extra days, so I was there a week. We just had a group. Dr. Phyllis, one of our 3-star directors, actually just took a group to Athens, Greece, that actually came over from Athens to Paris. And they stayed 5 days, 4 nights. They actually went to Crete and a number of places. And instead of costing them $299, it actually cost them $199 because they cut them a break. And this is where I am. And this is actually exactly the way that this looks. So all of this is open, and my hotel is like right in this area right here. And so I'm actually in Venice right now. These are this is us arriving. So you got to catch the boat. This is our hotel, the Hyatt Centra. It tells you where you got to go get your water transportation because you can't drive there. And then these are some of the my friends that are actually with me on this particular trip. This is us. We had breakfast the other morning. Our breakfast was free. We get mimosas. We get a full buffet. And so we're really kind of like really enjoying ourselves. It's very interesting here. So we have 3 memberships. We have a silver membership, which all you do is you get the retail booking site. You can actually start a business if you want, and that would be $49.95 to start, and then $49.95 a month. But you don't get any other trips, you don't get any other points, you don't get anything. You just get the booking, wholesale booking site, and get the opportunity to become a partner. But I would suggest anybody who want to become a titanium or a platinum, and definitely a platinum. So with the titanium and platinum, you get access to the wholesale site of hotels, rental cars, cruises, activities. You also get a booking engine, as well as you get an entertainment site. You get a $100 a month for shopping and dining. You get access to the getaways. You get access to the world tours that I just showed you. You get all of that, but as a platinum, you get deeper discounts, as you can see in the pricing. So you get deeper discounts. And so to start as a titanium is $129.95. And then to start as a platinum is $249.95. The monthly subscription is $69.95 for a titanium, which I'm going to show you how to get rid of. And it actually doubles to 140 points. And then the titanium platinum doubles to 250 points. Do I have to keep paying my monthly subscription? No, I've never paid a monthly subscription. Any of all those women, they have never paid a monthly subscription. The majority of us try not to pay a monthly subscription. So the answer is no. All you do is join the partnership. Partnership is going up to $99. We don't know when, so it's good to get in now. Join the partnership. You get a marketing site, you get ongoing training, back office access, but it gives you the right to have a 1099 business. It gives you the right to get the 3 and free. So it gives you that right to be able to do that. That's probably like $3 if you divide it by 12 months. This is the compensation plan. I'm going to go over it very quickly. If you have any questions about this compensation plan, get back with the person that invited you, and they will be able to get you in touch with someone. If they don't have the particularities, they will be able to get you with someone who could. So this information is for illustration purposes only and has no guarantee of income. So hello, I'm launching a business. Again, if you share this with 3 people, some people just share with 3 or 4 people, and then that's it. They just want their site free, and that's fine. So when you refer 3 friends, those 3 friends, you actually, your site actually goes free. I mean, it actually makes enough money for you to go free. So you earn more than you're spending. And so you end up in business profitability. And as you see here, a minimum of 3 sales. If you're titanium, you're going to earn this a day, which if you times that times 30 days, it's going to actually equal your monthly subscription. If you take this and you time this times 31 days, you're going to equal your monthly subscription. And then if you decide to build a book of business, you could become a 1-star director between $400 to $700 a month. And a lot of people take that money, they pay off, bills, or they actually use it for their travel. Then you can become a 2-star director. Once you become a 2-star director, you'll be making between $1,500 to $2,500 a month. This is all I really wanted to do. When I first came into the business, all I wanted to do was to become a 2-star director. I had lost my job. I was unemployed. I was 60 years old. And I didn't want to go work for nobody. And so I just wanted to get enough. And I figured if I get 2 years to get the $1,500 to $2,500 a month, I will be good when I got my Social Security. Then you can become a 3-star director. We have 2 3-star directors in our particular team at this point, and they make between $2,500 to $3,300, or $30,000 to $40,000 annually as a 3-star director. We also, at a 3-star director, you get an extra bonus. So you get an extra bonus at 3-star director, and we used to be car qualified, but now they call it a lifestyle bonus. So I got my car in 2021 of September. I qualified during the pandemic, but I didn't buy the until to 2021.
All right. I don't have much time. It's getting ready to rain here in Memphis, but I wanted you to see the car. Hold on. This is my salesman. Hello. I've become a BMW girl. So congratulations. This is my new vehicle. It's in Trevorium blue. Walk around it. Uh-oh, I think I'm not doing a good job. All right. Okay. All right. So now you have seen my.
And so you've seen the car, and then we go to 4-star director. Once you get the 4-star director, you're making between $50,000 to $60,000 a year. Then you go to ambassador, and ambassadors make $90,000 to $110,000 a year. And you, after 3-star, you continue to either keep the car or lifestyle bonus. I keep my car, and they pay my car note every 15th of the month. So as you building your residual income, if you choose to, we have many levels, and we definitely have enough room for you to be able to build an awesome income if you choose to. These are some of our newest 6-figure earners. This guy right here just became ambassador last week. And so I added him. And so 6 figures, but making all these people make between $100,000 to $300,000 per year. And so you have the ambassador perks. They get part of the global ambassador pool. They get a vacation, and then we get what we call the Louis Vuitton experience, which we just had in Paris. We were actually going to his flagship store, and we had an absolutely amazing time. This was the first year. Last year was the first year, and these are all of us who got our Louis Vuitton purses. They actually treated us very well. We were that's a private salon that they take you to. They give you champagne, all kinds of liqueurs, all kinds of things. We arrived in limousine. One time somebody says Kim Kardashian coming. It was an amazing opportunity that the company afforded us, and I got a very expensive bag and a very expensive scarf. And so I'm very proud to say that the company did it. They give you a black card, and you actually get to go shopping. Then the ambassadors actually get this is a trip. And so what I want to say is Trevorium is a better life company, and it requires a better way. You want to make sure that you, as you become a part of this company, that you live your best life. You want to make sure that you connect with the person that invited you. You want to make sure that you we're teaching you how to travel the world different. And as I said, it's over after 2:00 a.m. here. And I wouldn't be up at 2:00 a.m. if I didn't think that this was important. But we want you to travel the world different, and we want you to enjoy your life. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, people are leaving here, as what they would say. The old folks used to say, people living here every day. Every day people are leaving here. Doesn't matter what age, but you don't want to look up and not be able to have enjoyed your life. And so I lived my life to the fullest. I was a person who worked a job for 41 years for the government, and I lost my job. My slip was not pink, it was blue. And they had no problem in laying me off. And they had no problem in letting me know that if I did come, and they tried it because they could not train somebody to do what I did. So they wanted to hire me for half and I was making over 6 figures. I was actually working for the president of the United States and going in and training some of his staff on different things. And so if they can lay me off, I had to figure something out. And God just opened the door to be able to do this. I'm not going to hold you any longer because I want to get your questions answered. I want you to answer any questions that you have. And so I'm going to ask Marcy or Tanya or Sasha to entertain questions. I want to make sure you got, if you're a guest and you came in late, would you put your name in the chat, because they get credit for the amount of guests that they have tonight. Hi, Mark. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Do you have something to say? I see you cut your camera on, so you must have something to say. You don't got nothing to say?
I just wanted you to see my face and let you know that I want that Louis Vuitton bag.
Wow. Okay.
I know you had a ball, sis. I know you had a ball.
I did. I'm a bit tired, but I did. So are there any questions? Tanya, Marcy,
there wasn't any questions, but can you specify the 3 and free again? Because I do have a little direct message. It has to be on the same level that you're on, correct?
Yes. So if you are a platinum, it has to be a platinum to get 3, or it has to be a combination. So it actually has to equal to 240 what we call CSV, because a platinum is 80 points. So you can have a combination of titaniums. So if you just got titaniums, you came in as a platinum, you just got titaniums, you would need 5.
I hope that clarified anything else, but I do not see any questions inside of the chat. So I'm gonna take it to Sasha so she can go over the 3 types of people in the room before we tally up who got the most guests for tonight.
All right. Well, there's always 3 types of people in the room. There's that A person who says you had me at $1 a night. And then there's that B person who says you had me, sorry. Then there's that B person that says, okay, I like what I saw, but maybe I need to move some money around or talk to my spouse or whatever. That's fine too. And then there's that C person who says, this isn't for me, but I know someone who might be interested. So I'll send them the information. So if you're A, B, or C, go ahead and let the person know that invited you, or feel free to put it in the chat. And if you have any questions, now's the time to unmute your mic and ask away.
Thank you so much for that, Sasha. So are there any questions? I don't usually like to call no guests out, but I do want to, hey, Patrice Warren, how are you? I do want to make sure that you got all the information. I did see some guests come in late, so are there any questions?
Hello.
I see. Hello. You got any questions, Miss Patrice?
She got on her Green Bay Packers shirt.
Football time. I don't have any questions at all.
So that means everybody ready to go.
I'm listening very attentive because I need, like Coach D, baby. I love Louis Vuitton.
Hey, I love the free. Free is for me.
Absolutely.
So go ahead, Tamika. I see Terry. I see Rose. I see Galaxy S22. I see Miss Jones.
Daniel on here. I see a Daniel on here. Like
Daniel Jefferson. You got any questions?
I don't mean to call nobody out.
Good. Yay.
Coach D, you always do that. But hey, that's what ambassadors do.
You know, I just want to say this to all, especially the young people on here. You know, I started this business at 6. This business, when I came to Paris, it absolutely blew my mind because the majority of the people in that room were under 40 years old, and they is killing it. They're making $200,000 to $300,000 a year, and it doesn't make sense. And so what I'm going to say to the young people on here, especially, you want to get this is an opportunity really of a lifetime. It really is, because travel is not going to go anywhere. It really is not going to go anywhere. To give you an example, my husband and I both had this business. My husband passed away as a 2-star director. He was almost 70. But one of the things that he wanted to do was to make sure that he left legacy, generational wealth. See that conversation with David Hart. David Hart said, if you get the 2-star director, your business becomes inheritable. Well, he passed away as a 2-star director. On the day that he passed away, 1 year later, he went to 3-star director. He went from making 25 a day to 70 a day. That's what you call residual income. It's like Michael Jackson. Well, y'all might be too young to know about Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson, his kids is low down stanky more rich, right? Aretha Franklin's kids is low down stanky more rich. James Brown kids, who was acting a fool, is low down, because it's called residual income. Your children cannot inherit your job. They cannot inherit your job. Another thing is that kids who are exposed and are taking out of their neighborhoods and they're exposed to more, they're more well-rounded, right? What I love about the Davis family story that's on here, they have 25 members of their family in this business. And I think I saw Jennifer on here, but she started out with just her own kids. But at the end of the day, they were able to take 8-year-old and 9-year-old niece and great niece or whoever to Dubai. Who gets a stamp at 8 or 9 years old to Dubai? That's a good show. Once you take the kids and they're exposed to different things, it gives them an opportunity to do some things. And some of y'all need to be exposed to some different things. I never thought I'd be riding down the canal in a boat. At no 65, I didn't jump off the boat yesterday at 65 years old, but it was an experience, right? You know, they say this place, this Venice is the land of love. So I'm trying to get my friend Linda Muhammad to bring her husband, because, you know, everybody's in couples around here. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is an experience. I never thought I would go to Paris. I don't never have to go back to Paris, ever, but I probably will. But it was an experience because it was like roaches. It was wall-to-wall people. They don't have any lanes. Like, people just go like everywhere. You know, it was an experience that I got to experience. But I do got to come back to Paris because my 3-year-old great-granddaughter wants to come to Paris. And then I found out that Disney World is in Paris. So I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I could bring her to Paris, and I could take her to Disney World, and it all be done, right? But you want to be able to do something great, and Travorium is definitely a great company to go ahead and get started. Some of y'all below $300 on nonsense, seriously, on nonsense. You know, they bought me this beautiful purse, and I am grateful. But I could have started all y'all. I could have started about 10 people a business with this purse. You know, and then the scarf. But I mean, it's a token. I'm just saying that we blow a lot of money. And then I'll say one last thing. I had a young girl that came in the business, and she has 5 little girls. She's under 30, and she wanted to come in as a platinum. And I knew she was on a fixed income, and I was like, baby, why you should just come in as a type. She said no. She said, I live in Chicago, Illinois. When I take my 5 kids and myself to McDonald's, we spend $125. So for one time, we won't go to McDonald's. She said, I want to be a platinum. She said, because it would give me an opportunity to take me and my 5 kids to Disney World in Orlando. I was done. And that baby paid her $125 every month. because she looks at it as an investment and she was willing to sacrifice McDonald's. What are you willing to sacrifice in yourself? What are you willing to sow into yourself? And that's real talk, right? When I started, I didn't have a job at all. I had to borrow $300 from my husband. And he say I didn't borrow, but I did because I didn't have it. So you want to make sure that as you make this decision that you're doing it and you're going to do it. But the worst you can do is travel the world for pennies on a dollar. You'll be able to go to some places that you never thought you'd be able to go. And that's my spiel. Is there anyone on here, Dr. Phil or any I know Dr. Judy just spoke, or anyone else that has a burning testimony that they want to just say, or some words of encouragement to our guests? We're not here to convince you, because if we convince you to come in, we got to convince you to stay. And I ain't in the convincing business. I'm actually in the sorting business. I just want to help people to become financially wealthy, financially free, and be able to go and travel the world for pennies on a dollar. That's all I want to do. Other than that, I don't want to twist anybody's arm to do anything. All right. All right. No questions still. Thanks for coming, Dr. Riley. Thank you, Dr. Riley. Okay, so the last question that I have, who's ready to join? Who's ready? Who's ready to join? You know you're gonna join. I want you to raise your hand. If you know you're gonna join this business and you're ready to travel, I want you to raise your hand. Just raise your hand.
I see in the chat that Ayana is getting ready to join, so I'm just gonna welcome to the family, Ayana. That's one.
Okay. Is there anybody ready to join? Join in the next 48 hours. Anybody? You ready to join? Okay. I'm ready to join. Sharita Jones. All right, Sharita. Did I invite you, Sharita? I've already joined. Okay, who did you join under?
Welcome to the family.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Hey, good evening.
I'm Sharita. Alicia actually invited me, and she reached out to me, and I joined. It's probably been maybe a week now. Okay. And I didn't know, because I've been following Miss Deborah. I've been following her on Facebook, and it just kind of put together like a puzzle. I was like, oh my God, I'm already following her. So yeah.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. We are glad to hear that you have become part of this, and you can follow me, use me, whatever you as one big family. But definitely, I tell people that have something to say about my posting is that you can get off my page, because I have almost 5,000.
I know. I watched
I have
the video.
over 5,000 followers. So delete yourself.
I watched the video and you said that you was like, I post, but I mean, whatever. I just keep on watching my posts, and that's okay. Actually, but yeah, we're friends on Facebook.
All right. Well, congratulations, and thanking that. Make sure that anything that we can do, Alicia works very closely with me, but make sure that anything that we can do to help you, we will, and make sure if once you join, you want to take your very first vacation, use that free trip incentive and take your very first vacation. Because once you got to be a product of a product, you know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure that you do that. So I'll say that to anyone. I see my DJ son peeping on here. Hey, DJ, but you want to be a product of the product. You really do. And I definitely enjoy that. Patrice Brooks. Patrice Brooks, you have any questions? You just want us to know that you was invited by what? Huh?
I do not.
You do not, because you joined it, right? You live in Milwaukee? You live in Milwaukee?
I am already a platinum member.
Okay, great.
Yep, and my first trip will be in Vegas next month.
You gonna love to watch out for the coyotes.
Where are you gonna
Oh,
stay?
I can't run too fast.
Where are you gonna stay? Do you know where you're gonna stay yet? Where?
At the Stratosphere.
All right, awesome. All right, well, everybody, it is 3:00 a.m. here in Venice, Italy, and I'm supposed to have a breakfast at 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna do some fast sleeping. And going back to the Louis Vuitton store. I think they got hooked. So but if you want to get back with the person that invited you again, if I seem kind of slow, I'm slow because I'm old and I'm tired and I'm sleepy. But at the end of the day, I wanted to be here because this is amazing, an amazing company, and it is really set the bar for the young people. Dr. Phyllis, do you want to say anything? They're like she disappeared. Okay. All right, because she was in here as well.
Coach Steve, we did do a tally. Sasha, are you still on? Sasha?
I don't think Sasha. If she's still Alicia won.
Yeah, she had the most guests on. Good job, Alicia.
All right, Alicia, I know your cash app.
Or Coach D, you can send it to me. I'll give it to her.
I know that's right.
I know your cash app.
There go Dr. Phyllis.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and God bless you. And y'all be careful over there in the United States of America. And I see y'all at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. So if you're getting ready to get started, go ahead and get started, and get started very, 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 very soon. Take care of yourself. God bless you. And to my business partners, love y'all. Hang in there. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.